Hey there, home sellers. Are you ready to make your space irresistible to potential buyers? Well, you're in luck because today's video is all about transforming a room to maximize its appeal in more detail. Get ready for 9 fantastic ideas that will make buyers fall in love with your home. Let's jump right in. Tip number 1 is to reposition your bed. One simple yet effective way to transform a bedroom is by repositioning your bed. Experiment with different layouts to find the one that maximizes space and enhances the flow of the room. A well-placed bed can instantly make your room feel more inviting and spacious. Consider the focal point of the room. In most bedrooms, the bed is the natural focal point. Position it in a way that allows it to be the main attraction when someone enters the room. This could mean placing it against a prominent wall or in a central location that draws attention. Another tip, pay attention to the room's dimensions and layout. If your bed is small, placing the bed against a wall can create a sense of openness and free up floor space. Also, if the dimensions of your room are pretty small, but you have somehow managed to have a king-size bed in there, if you're planning on selling, maybe temporarily just move it down to a full size. You can also consider renting furniture. Just saying, it'll make the room look bigger. You'll thank me later. Remember, finding the right placement for your bed can greatly enhance the overall aesthetic and functionality of the room. So don't be afraid to try different arrangements until you find the one that works best for your space. Tip number 2, hang curtains, tapestry, or blinds. Curtains have long been a staple in interior design, but many homeowners are now opting for having just blinds. What are your thoughts on this trend? Let me know in the comments below. The decision between curtains and blinds ultimately depends on the personal preference and the specific needs of your space. While curtains can add softness, texture, and visual interest to a room, blinds offer practical benefits such as light control and still honors your privacy. True story, I once had a listing that took me over an hour to take down a large number of curtains. I share that to say there is such a thing as overkill. When curtains become a distraction, maybe we take those down before we put your house on the market. Consider factors such as the room's purpose, the amount of natural light, and the overall aesthetic that you want to achieve. Let's start a conversation in the comments and share your thoughts on this evolving trend. The goal is to enhance the room's appeal and create a welcoming environment. Now let's dive into the rest of our transformative ideas. Tip number 3, rearrange your other furniture. Give your room a fresh look by rearranging the furniture. Consider different furniture arrangements that improve traffic flow and create a more functional and visually appealing space. Who knows, you might even uncover some long-lost treasures hiding behind that bulky armchair. Now, if you're planning on selling your home soon, before you let your creativity run wild, check with your local realtor and make sure your changes complement what the market is looking for. Trust me, the worst thing that can happen is realizing that you're not cut out for an HGTV show. Now, if you're watching this video just to freshen up your current space that you plan on staying in for a long while, then by all means, go crazy, enjoy your personally desired outcome of design Tetris. Tip number 4, bring in some life, aka a plant. I can't stress enough of the impact that plants have on transforming a room. They're like superheroes of the decorating world, swooping in to save the day with their leafy capes and photosynthetic powers. Okay, little too dramatic? Yeah, okay, but it beats being boring. Not only do they add a touch of nature and beauty, but they also work overtime as air purifiers, making your home feel fresher than a breath mint commercial. So whether you're a plant enthusiast with a jungle-like sanctuary, or a beginner who barely keeps a cactus alive, we've all been there, incorporating plants into your staging can make a significant difference in capturing buyers' attention. And who knows, maybe you'll go from being a home seller to a full-blown plant parent, nurturing your green leafy friends with more love and attention than your own children. Just kidding, please don't neglect your actual children. For me personally, it started as a non-negotiable feature when staging my listings. Well, now I'm a full-on plant mom, and at this point I've acquired about a dozen indoor plants in under a year, and yes, I love it. So let's embrace the botanical revolution and let those plants work their magic in your room transformation. Tip number 5, change the lighting. Lighting sets the mood for any room. It's like having a personal lighting DJ who knows just the right beats to get the party started or create a cozy ambiance for a romantic evening. So when it comes to illuminating your space, let's make sure we're all on the same wattage. That's right, folks. We want consistency and harmony in our lighting game. Imagine walking into a room where one light is throwing a wild rave while the others are having a serene candlelight dinner. It's like a lighting identity crisis, and no potential buyer wants to witness that. So let's ensure all the light fixtures have the same wattage for a consistent and harmonious ambiance. But hey, we're not stopping there. We're taking it to the next level with the ultimate lighting power move, dimmer switches. These little wonders are like the Jedi masters of lighting control, allowing you to adjust the intensity based on the time of day and your desired vibe. Fancy romantic dinner? Dim that light, my friend. Need to energize the room for a morning yoga session? Brighten it up. With dimmer switches, you have the power to create a warm and inviting atmosphere that will make potential buyers feel right at home. So let's dance with the lights and turn your room into a showstopper that would make even the most prestigious lighting designers give a standing ovation. Oh wait, it's important to note, if you're feeling inspired by this video to upgrade your switches to those dimmers, please hear me out and buy the same style of dimmer switches for all of the rooms that you plan to use it for. I see it when I'm out showing older homes sometimes. Perhaps the previous owner did upgrades periodically through the years and none of the switches match because they ran out of stock. It just ain't cute. So let's avoid that on the front end and save ourselves in the future. Tip number 6, put a rug down. A well-chosen rug can completely transform a look and feel of a space, like the magic carpet from your favorite Disney movie. Just make sure it doesn't actually fly away with you on it unless you're into that kind of adventure. Picture this, you find the perfect rug that complements the room's color scheme and style. It's like finding the missing puzzle piece that magically ties everything together. Suddenly, your room goes from to wow in a matter of seconds. It's like drawing invisible boundaries that say, this is the cozy reading nook, or this is the elegant dining area. It's all about creating visual appeal and making potential buyers say, I need this room in my life. So, my fellow home sellers, don't underestimate the power of a rug. It's not just something that you walk on, it's a secret weapon that can take your space from ordinary to extraordinary. Trust me, your potential buyers or home guests will be floored, pun intended, by the transformation. Quick disclaimer, when staging your home, don't be surprised if I have you pack away or replace your bath mats. That's a different kind of rug. There are different rules we can discuss another time, but moving on, we're almost through. Tip number 7, accessorize a surface. The icing on the cake, the cherry on top, the sprinkles of style, accessories. Don't underestimate their power in transforming a room from drab to fab. It's like adding the perfect finishing touch to your favorite outfit or the right amount of seasoning to your favorite dish. Accessories are the secret sauce that make your room from meh to, oh my goodness, I must live here. Now, if you've watched my other videos about decluttering, this does not cancel out those statements. I stand by, if it's smaller than the size of your hand, it needs to be packed away if you're planning on selling. This is intentionally accessorizing. Imagine this, you're carefully selecting beautiful vases, sculptures, decorative bowls, and strategically placing them on tabletops, shelves, or mantels. It's like curating a mini art gallery within your own home. Buyers will be drawn to these carefully arranged items like bees to honey, or, well, like people to beautifully styled homes. Let me share another simple example. Let's say you have a dresser in your bedroom and you leave a TV remote on there and some other things that you use every day. Simply adding a pretty tray to place those things in already makes it look like an on-purpose space versus an it was a convenient spot location. So my fellow home sellers, it's time to let your inner curator shine. Take a step back and evaluate your surfaces. Are they looking a bit empty or uninspired? Then let's bring in the troops of accessories. Choose pieces that complement the overall style of the room. They can be conversation starters, statement pieces, or even little accents that tie everything together. Now, we don't want potential buyers to be more focused on the stuff rather than the home, but we want to create that, you mean I could live here moment. Trust me, these small touches will make a big impact and make potential buyers feel like they've entered a beautifully curated oasis when done correctly. Let's create a space that says, welcome home, in the most stylish and inviting way possible. Tip number 8, I have to say it, toss a throw pillow on it. As the final touch of comfort and style, throw pillows. These little squishy wonders are like fashion accessories of the furniture world. They have the power to instantly enhance the look of a sofa, chair, or bed, like adding a fashionable scarf or statement necklace to your favorite outfit. So let's dive into the world of throw pillows and discover their transformative magic. Again, with the dramatic language, I just can't help myself. Imagine this, you experience with different sizes, colors, and patterns like a mad scientist of interior design. You mix and match, layer and fluff until you find the perfect combination that adds a delightful pop of just the right color to your space. These throw pillows are like the cherry on top that make your room feel cozier, like a warm hug from your favorite blanket. But here's the best part. Throw pillows are not just for looks, they're actually functional too, which I deeply cherish. They provide that extra bit of comfort and support, making your furniture even more inviting. They're like fluffy companions that say, come, sit down, relax. Potential buyers will be drawn to these stylish, comfortable accents, envisioning themselves snuggled up on the sofa, reading a good book, or binge watching their favorite TV show. So, my fellow home sellers, let's not forget the power of throw pillows. They're the secret weapon that adds the final touch of charm and coziness to your room. Play with the different shapes, textures, and colors to create a combination that reflects your personal style, and get ready to toss those throw pillars on your furniture like a pro and watch the room transform into a cozy haven that potential buyers won't be able to resist. One of my favorite sub-tips on the subject is to consider textures like a woven basket for your blankets to live in. If the vibe you're going for is cozy, you could add a knitted throw blanket because, again, that texture is one that brings comfort. Remember, the journey of room transformation doesn't stop there. We've explored repositioning the bed, debated curtains versus blinds, rearranged furniture like a pro Tetris player, embraced the life-giving power of plants, mastered the art of lighting, found the perfect rug, accessorized with style, and now we've crowned it all with the mighty throw pillows. So you may have counted and said, Caitlin, that's only 8 things. What's the 9th? 9 is the marketing piece of it. You must have professional photography for your marketing. That is so important, and I will make its own video for the importance of that, perhaps. If you want to see that, drop it in the comments and let me know if that's something that you'd like me to dig deeper on. But let's make your room the star of the show. And there you have it. 9 fabulous ideas to transform a room and captivate potential home buyers. Remember, small changes can make a big impact when it comes to staging your home. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share your thoughts on curtains versus blinds in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel for more valuable home selling tips. I post them every single week. Thanks for watching. Happy transforming!